Alright everyone, welcome to grind number 7. Not technically a grind, we're just going to do a series of races just to kick things off again. The first race we're going to have is going to be against It's going to be Chocolate Cake versus Vlad. We're going to be doing an all shortcuts plus Olmec race. And if both runners could actually get to the main menu, we can set up and get a race going pretty soon.
I'm gonna go get a glass of water.
Who said that? So just waiting for runners to get ready here. And I'll give a quick countdown both here in Discord, and we will start off right away. So just get to the character select window, waiting for Chocolate Cake, who keeps trolling me with his layout. This is going to be a lot of fun. Alright, he's reset his file. Very nice. A lot of things that should have been done before the stream started, but we're going to make it work. Just an acknowledgement from Vlad that you're here would be good, either here in chat. Alright, got it. Cool. Alright, well, without further ado, let's get this race started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And of course, there's going to be a little bit of stream delay while the runners hear this and the Twitch windows catch up to us. And I will make sure that the runners are going to be synced in actual game time, so don't have to worry about anything else. Alright, looks like Vlad got a slightly faster start. 1, 2, 3. And we should be all synced up. Alright, very good. So I actually don't know who my co-commentator is going to be for this first race. We've sort of done a casual recruiting strategy. The main goal was to get as much content in. So we're going to actually have 4 races today. The first couple are going to be an all shortcuts plus Olmec race. Then we're actually going to see an all journal entries race, which hasn't really been done a lot on the Moss Ranking stream before, but that'll be definitely exciting. It'll be a matchup between Kirby and Meowmix, very closely related runners on the all achievements category, just a couple of seconds apart. So really hard to know who the favorite for that race is going to be. And then finally, we're going to have a fourth all shortcuts plus Olmec race. It looks like Vlad has taken the early lead on the tutorial, but wastes a bomb somewhere and has to buy another one before getting out of the exit. So Chocolate Cake, a little bit of an underdog, has taken an early lead in this race. By the way, fantastic overlay, Chocolate Cake. 1050p plus a timer tracker that takes up a quarter of your window. Alright, so red splits for both runners. That's what we like to see. Loving these character designs, by the way. This is, of course, the gentleman from Undertale. Can't remember if he's evil or good or just a misunderstood character, but no spoilers for this game. So entering the very first split, the one bomb split, and both runners seem pretty evenly paced. I can't really tell what level Chocolate Cake is on because of his amazing overlay, but looks like they're just a stage or so apart. Actually, that's 1-2 for both runners. Closest race in Spelunky history. Oh my god. So Vlad is going to be down to his final bomb. Hopefully that doesn't become an issue in this split. He could still get a blocked off spider level, for example. That would really cost him about a minute or so. So 1-4 for both runners, and unfortunately Chocolate Cake goes down. So Vlad got a spider level, which means the Spider Girl coffin is there. This is the sign for me when I'm doing these real-time attack runs to stop doing whatever I'm attempting, whether it's all journals or ASO, and start doing an all characters run. It's a very low probability occurrence that you usually have to waste time grinding for if you don't find it through just sheer luck. Anyhow, Vlad has completed the one bomb delivery, and now we'll see Chocolate Cake hoping to catch up. Still has 2 more levels before he's tied with Vlad. But if you're going to mess up on a split, the one bomb split is probably the best one to do so. If you're running by yourself because you can just reset right away, or if you're running an event, it only costs you about a minute. So let's see what they can do here. Getting a little disagreement in chat from Sam CV, who loves the Deaths in the Temple split, the PB Killers, the Hope Eradicator. Another death by Chocolate Cake, still in that one bomb split. Taking a couple risks to try to get a good time, but unfortunately, in a race scenario, that's gonna be a little costly. At this point, now that a couple of things have gone wrong for Chocolate Cake, we have to wish for the same thing to happen to Vlad, just so we have a good race at the end. But he manages to complete the one rope split and moves on to the 10,000 gold split. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake goes down for the third time. Alright. So now we're counting on Vlad dying on the key split somewhere in the ice caves. That'll really equalize things. Alternatively, if you want to wish for positive things happen to the runners, we can hope for a triple delivery for Chocolate Cake when he gets the shotgun, bomb, and rope splits in the ice cave. Alright, Vlad's being a little cheeky here. He got the teleporter on the 10,000 gold split. This will be really beneficial if he manages to stay alive. He'll still have to slow down a little bit to pick up some money, but nothing is faster than the teleporter. Alright, so he's actually opting to take some early gold in 1-3 to make 1-4 a little bit faster for him. Takes some damage, but safely exits here. Kind of a tricky exit. Vlad probably checks his gold situation, makes that a 1-4 perfectly safe, makes that delivery, and Chocolate Cake has now finished the one bomb split, so things are tightening up a little bit. Meanwhile, Vlad goes down on 2-1, just a standard jungle troll. He'll be able to start in 2-1 using that first shortcut here. So now Vlad delivering 2 bombs, or on the 2 bomb split, we should say. But it is nice to see that Vlad has one unintentional death, even if it wasn't that costly. Need that death counter to start racking up. Nice little shortcut made there by Vlad. So Chocolate Cake one level away from finishing that second split, that one rope split. Vlad finds Ethy's favorite item, the spring shoes. And Chocolate Cake manages that first delivery. Again, nice to see him get through that next checkpoint there. So Vlad tries to make a second shortcut like he did in the previous level. Unfortunately, the bomb misses the hole, and he'll have to go through the main level. Down to 2 bombs, just enough to finish and deliver that on 2-4. Alright. So Vlad is now just a couple splits ahead of Chocolate Cake, but Chocolate Cake making a bunch of progress on the 10,000 gold split. Still has full HP, still has full items, so the chance of him being able to continue after the 10,000 gold split is pretty high. I keep seeing the trombone on Chocolate Cake's character and thinking it's the gold key, but clearly he is not 6 deliveries ahead of Vlad, or a couple deliveries ahead of Vlad. Vlad now on 2-3, down to only 1 HP, so he's going to have to be a little bit careful here. No hidden fish in that little pond there. Just taking his time with the exit here. Very nice. One more level to go and he's safe. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake delivers at 10,000, moves on to the 2-bomb split. So, if Vlad dies here, he'll only be... Chocolate Cake will only be 1 split behind Vlad. A little tricky. Takes out the man trap, makes it to the exit. Very nice. So, Vlad moves on to the shotgun split. Here's the first area where we can really lose some time if he's unable to find the right shopkeeper or a black market or something of that nature. So he has a hired help shop, one of the harder shops to rob if you're not familiar with it. Alright, very good. He moves the hired help out of the way, and that lets him pick up the shotgun. Very nice. Oof. Chocolate Cake down to 1 HP on 2-3. Safely deals with a boomerang guy there. And a dark level for his safety. Nice little reward there. Vlad on 2-3. He still has pretty good resources to go for a double delivery. Not great to go for a triple delivery, but we'll see what he opts to do. If he's able to make it there. Really nasty exit here. Yep, and the shopkeeper takes him out. So that's one thing we need to help even up these races here. If Chocolate Cake can deliver this here, he'll only be about 4 or 5 stages behind Vlad. Another death by Vlad. So these runners are now actually even in unintentional deaths. So Chocolate Cakes are more costly, but this is still making it a little interesting here. Alright, so Chocolate Cake gets the two bomb delivery, and now they are again about five levels behind each other. Vlad finds another shop. It's actually a pretty good one for a triple delivery if he's able to keep his bomb count up. The Climbing Gloves is a free entry into the mothership, but actually he's going to get even more resources visiting the black market here. He's really hoping for a jetpack, probably some more bombs so he'll have a little more flexibility. That cape is really nice. Getting a compass would be really special as well. There you go. Let's see, I'm just adding to my wish list here. He will actually take the time to get the Ankh, which is just a little layer of safety here. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake making some progress on the 2 rope delivery. Oh gosh, more bombs. Alright, so Vlad decides he's got enough resources, he's got enough items, he can just continue without picking up more of them. A couple of not great bombs there. But alright, he's on 2-4 with both the shotgun and the potential to go for a triple delivery. So this is huge. Another one of these troll exits for him. He did end up getting the paste, which was on the bottom level, and this is probably the single sub-room that would hurt him the most. He finds a way to get out. He's going to deliver that shotgun and probably still attempt to progress for the triple delivery. Yeah, this cape and compass really makes things simple. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake finishes the 2 ropes. We'll see if he gets as lucky as Vlad does, finding a black market and hopefully even getting a jetpack to make the triple delivery even faster. Instead, he'll find a tiki village. Lovely. Finds the Chub Scout. Very fun character. Alright, so Vlad is going to attempt to enter the mothership. He's got no paste and mitt, which makes it probably about the hardest it is to get into the mothership, but uses a couple extra bombs, gets inside, delivers 3 bombs, and now he moves on to the triple rope delivery. A very nice start. Plenty of ropes to burn. Makes it just a little bit easier. Compass tells him he can avoid those 2 alien lords. Lots of fun in this exit. Actually, the shopkeeper is very helpful by running off and falling down the gap. One more level for this triple delivery for Vlad. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake's still struggling on that shotgun split. Again, the great equalizer is that key split, so we'll see how safe Vlad plays it in a race situation. Just a little bit too slow to PB, and tons of time. Will he play it safe, or will he try to sub 20? Alright, Vlad moves on to the key split. Very nice. Chocolate Cake once again looking for a shop so he can get a shotgun. Again, we want terrible things to happen to Vlad, and we want Chocolate Cake to find jetpacks, extra ropes, extra bombs, compasses, that sort of thing. He finds a Vault Keeper, so those are almost guaranteed to spawn, but usually take most of your bombs and are very risky to get into. He will actually go for this. Just having a hard time getting it up. The bomb, that is. That hurts. Okay. Alright, so Chocolate Cake keeps going despite any bombs. He actually finds a Dead as Restless level, which would have guaranteed him a shotgun, but unfortunately he doesn't have any bombs to get into it, so he is going to have to reset here. It doesn't even unlock the Big Fish journal entry. Very unfortunate. So he'll start again on the shotgun split. Again, a triple delivery would put him on the same split as Vlad, but that's a lot to hope for in a race situation. So Vlad finds the key here. Nice little time save that he doesn't have to go searching for the key. But he still has no aggro, kind of a low resource count. He hasn't opened any crates or rescued any damsels. So, just a glorified low percent round here at this point. Alright, so Vlad doesn't... Oh jeez, the classic self-stun with the gold key. But Vlad apparently doesn't know how many tiles away from the arrow traps will trigger them. And so he has to waste a little time. Still takes a couple of damage here. But he'll enter the mines or the jungle with just 1 HP. Also, no crates or anything of that nature, so this is gonna have to be very tight for him. Nice using the key as a weapon here. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake is resetting once again. Alright, so Vlad trades aggro for damsel. Usually not the best trade, but we'll see if it works out. Alright, manages to get by the first exit shopkeeper. So Chocolate Cake finds both a shop and little curious what's going on here. Oh, okay, he wants to go for the aggro-free version of the run. I think that's a good move. Would have been nice to get those items from that shop, but it probably is faster if there isn't something like a cape to, or a compass, to just take a safe aggro-free run. Meanwhile, Vlad has a very tough exit, but still manages to make it through and out of the jungle. 3 more stages to get through with this gold key. Gus is going to burn quite a few of his resources, and also riskier exit than he would have liked in his position. Luckily the shopkeeper didn't jump up, bounce off the wall, and snipe him. Unless you're a fan of close races, in which case, very unfortunate that it didn't bounce up, snipe him. 2 more levels for Vlad with a gold key. His rope count is down to 2, so things are getting a little tight for him. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake finally delivers the shotgun, and he'll be moving on to the 3-bomb split in the ice caves. Nice to see a different color of level for him. Another very tough exit for Vlad, but the timing works out. Shopkeeper avoids him completely. And we are on 3-4. Classic level to throw. Sorry for cheering that loud. Alright, we gotta run. The runners are only a couple stages apart. I did not see that coming. He must have missed a ledge grab. That was not just hoping he got lucky. Alright, this is great. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake is doing an Ice Cave score run, possibly. Seems good. Alright, chat's giving Vlad the consolation he needs. Apologies for being so happy about a race getting close. You have to cheer for chaos whenever these races happen. Don't want anything too close. So, a little more bad luck for Vlad. He isn't able to find the key along the main route. It's in the top left corner. He's actually going to have to take aggro just to get it. This is really early in the key split to have aggro and make it out safely. So very unfortunate. Again, unfortunate for Vlad's perspective, but very fortunate for the rest of us that want a close race. Alright, so Chocolate Cake will finish the bombs, and he'll actually go for a double delivery here with only 2 ropes to spare. But pretty good race strategy. Both a very safe way to deliver those bombs, and also a good way to catch up. So tricky exit situation for Chocolate Cake. I believe he should be using ropes here, but still has 1 to spare entering 3-4, assuming he makes it. Very dangerous UFO, but again, he only has 1 level to go to be on the same split as Vlad. For the first time since the 1 bomb split, honestly. Vlad also just narrowly avoided a stun from that Exit Keeper's shotgun dropping on him. Alright, so the runners are now basically 4 stages apart. Vlad has aggro on this key run and not a lot of items, although having that compass is going to be really helpful when he gets into the ice caves. Nice use of iframes to survive the shopkeeper initially, but unfortunately the key tucked in the corner there makes it impossible for him to exit safely quickly. So the Chocolate Cake has moved into first place in this race, which means we have to switch allegiances completely and start cheering for Vlad. Chocolate Cake finds the U Jedi stage, but the key is nowhere to be found. He's gonna have to search for a little while. And, alright, pretty lucky that it's on just that next tier. But yeah, solid lead for Chocolate Cake. He's got no aggro, quite a few resources, and full ropes. Yeah, I'd say that's a solid lead. So Vlad into 1-3 still hasn't found either the key or the gold chest. Those snake pit levels are ones where the chest can appear not just on the main course, but really anywhere in the level. So it's possible we've even gotten into 1-4 without and even bypassed the gold key. Hopefully not. Again, we're cheering for Vlad at this point. And indeed, we see the golden chest, which means he has not missed the gold key just yet. I guess I should say he hasn't missed the gold key, not say yet. Alright, he finds it in the corner. His bomb situation isn't great. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake is chugging ahead in the jungle. The bomb situation isn't great for Vlad, but otherwise, both runners are in pretty good shape. Chocolate Cake opts not to go into the haunted castle. I think for those bombs, I probably would have done it. It's a really easy, predictable level layout. But he finds a pretty good jungle stage after this, so things are looking good for him. So Chocolate Cake just one level in front of Vlad, who is really flying, taking some damage, and please wake up! Oof. Just out of the range of that tiki trap. It was pre-triggered and wouldn't have hit him until he woke up, so that was still safe, but just by a quarter of a second or so, and maybe a couple pixels. Chocolate Cake down to 2 HP somehow. I didn't see what he took damage from, but he is moving on to the ice caves, probably? Yep. Makes it out safely. Kind of a tricky exit when you're holding the gold key. Usually if you're doing just a low percent run, you would whip to guarantee that you don't ledge grab one of those tiki traps, but obviously if you're holding the gold key, you can't do that guaranteed setup. So Vlad almost to the ice caves for the second time, and Chocolate Cake just one level ahead of him. Both runners have very good ropes, so making it through the ice caves should be pretty straightforward. So Chocolate Cake just jumped off screen, but got pretty lucky that he didn't take fall damage and have the key drop into the pit. Vlad is really going fast here. He started this gold key split behind Chocolate Cake, but has actually taken almost every level just a second or two faster than Chocolate Cake, so it's a virtual tie at this point. Or still level apart. Really depends on how literal you are with declaring ties. Alright, gold key for Chocolate Cake on the Olmec split. He has enough resources to continue, so he will. Alright. Low HP, so mummies can kill him, arrow traps can kill him, but the extra couple of ropes and bombs are really going to be enough, we think, to keep going. Kind of a troll 4-1 here for Chocolate Cake. Meanwhile, Vlad does deliver the key, and he is also onto the temple split. Lower resource count, so he'll have to be faster for what is going to be a slower Olmec fight if he gets there. Meanwhile, Chocolate Cake takes a fall in 4-2, and we'll have to go all the way back to the menu to get into the temple shortcut. Whew. Looking good. Oh, cool. Another death for Chocolate Cake on 4-1. Pretty tricky level. He had the ability to jump down, but he might have taken fall damage. Meanwhile, Vlad on 4-2, down to 0 bombs. So any sort of troll level generation could end this run, but more ropes, unfortunate. So 2 more levels for Vlad, including Olmec. Oh, what a troll level. I wasn't paying attention to Chocolate Cake's stream, but he's apparently in the Olmec fight. So Vlad's had a couple of really slow levels in the temple, and that's lost him a lot of time compared to Chocolate Cake. Chocolate Cake will be the first one to attempt the Olmec fight. Goes for the 3 bomb strat. First bomb works out. Vlad has only 1 HP and no bombs to work with. So if Chocolate Cake can get this on the first time, he will almost certainly be able to make it to the exit before Vlad. Oh, nice bomb strats by Chocolate Cake, and we have a winner. 30 minutes and 13 seconds for Chocolate Cake. Wow, I really looked away from his screen on that last successful temple of his, and I missed what must have been a really fast seed for him. Unfortunately, Vlad goes down on the Olmec fight. Whew, very tough. Very curious to know what Chocolate Cake's timer was on. Thanks, Chocolate. Alright, so while Vlad is finishing up, by the way, we're all cheering for Vlad at this point. Uncontested, but can the next 2 runners, who are Ethy and SamCV, get their streams up, and I will do some work in the back end. Looks like Vlad may have either stopped. No, he's still going. Yeah, wow, very close race. The 3-4 key death by Vlad is a classic. We've all experienced it. Most of us have experienced it even in a race situation. So, unfortunate for Vlad, but it made for a really compelling race at the end there. 2 very good runners. I'm just going to check the status of Ethan's stream as well as SamCV. What's Ethan's name these days? Is it Lil Ethy? I think it's Lil Ethy. Nice. Alright. E510. SamCV. Just a couple seconds while we switch over to the second set of runners. I'll pull up Little Ethy's first. Alright, Ethy's works. Alright, Flat Stream's gone down. Thanks to both runners for participating. Congrats to Chocolate Cake for winning. And let me see if SamCV's stream is up and ready. If so, we'll move on to the next race. Looks like both are in. The layouts look reasonably good. And if both runners can get to the main menu, I'll do a countdown and we'll get started on race 2. Also, I think we might have Vlad joining us for commentary for the second race. Alright, we have Sam CV in the character select waiting on Ethan. I'll do a quick countdown both here and in Discord, and we will start race number 2. Thanks, Kirby. Yeah, Ethy has a new keyboard, and unfortunately for some reason, he can't press both accept and reject at the same time, and so he won't be seeing the blackout glitch. So if he loses by less than 5 seconds, we'll say that he's the true champion in our heart. Alright, so I'll give a quick countdown, and we will get off for the race number 2 between Lil Ethy and Sam CV. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! And I'll make sure that the screens are in sync for the benefit of our races. And I think we'll be hearing from Vlad soon. Alright, Ethan's off. Sam CV is decidedly not off. Alright, about a 12-second gap between the two runners, but that's alright. We're going to make it work out. Just pausing Ethan's screen for a second. Alright, that's about right. Very cool. So neither runner actually goes through the blackout glitch, which means we got a fair race on our hands. A lot of interesting rooting going on by both runners. Haven't seen this in a while. Oh man, Sam CV had a pretty good tutorial score on Seed, it looked like. Yeah, this is the intended way, or at least mostly the intended way for this run to work out. Alright, Sam CV finds his own custom route, using the bombs to get through. This is going to be a ropeless tutorial. Very cool. But we are neck and neck here. Alright, so I'm hearing that Vlad will take a little bit of a break after that race before he joins in on commentary. But yeah, I honestly have no idea who's going to pull this one off. Little Ethy has new hardware that has made a couple of his times a little easier. His game runs smoother. We're also seeing a much nicer picture from him, so hopefully those couple of things, plus a little bit of good luck, could lead to even a race PB for him. And by the way, this is another all shortcuts plus Olmec race. We'll have an all journal entries race between Meowmix Mix and Kirby 703 next. But yeah, another round of ASO here. It's really the best category for racing because there's such a potential for wide swings that aren't entirely RNG based, such as the one we had in the previous race. Yeah, things are looking good for both runners so far. In the one bomb split. Not much to report on at this point. Pretty good level layouts. Not a ton of opportunities for using bombs to make shortcuts here, which is one way to make the split a little more reliably sub 40. Or maybe sub 45, we'll say. But both runners on 1-4, I believe. Actually, Sam's clock is covering the specific level, so I should have caught that in the pre-show. But alright, Ethy, one bomb split. The reset. About 5 seconds ahead of Sam CV here. Very cool. So both moving on to the one rope split. Again, not too many good opportunities for making bomb shortcuts to the next level, but I usually will start to just throw out bombs just in case, even before I know it's a shortcut or not. You got 4 of them. Can't keep them with you. Can't take them with you. It's a little different on the 10k gold split where you actually can continue to the 2 bomb split, but for here I'd be tossing bombs. Yeah, it's a very different mentality between this ASO and low percent and low hell percent runs in particular. Wasting a bomb just can kill a run. Not right away, but when you get into the City of Gold or when you deal with the Anubis 1 fight. But alright, I think this is 1-4 for both runners. So we are like a second apart on this race. Still very early, but nice to see, unlike the last race, none of the runners dying 3 times on the 1 bomb split. Pretty hype. So 10k gold split. Ethy really slowing down a little bit to pick up gold, whereas Sam CV is just taking the money where it comes. Actually, pretty good batch of gold right there. So Ethy's PB in this category is a 29.36. Sam CV is a 25.20. So based on that, you'd think Sam CV has a bit of an edge over Ethy, but neither of them have a ton of racing experience, so that's always important as well. I can't tell what level Sam's on. Sad. Nice little arrow whip at the exit there of some level. I'm assuming 1-3. Alright, Ethy gets the 10k gold split. His resources are a little lower than he would want, but he's still going to attempt to save time by going straight through to the 2 bomb split in the jungle. It saves maybe about 3 or 5 seconds to not have to death grind in between, not to kill yourself at the beginning of the jungle here. So, not a huge gain. I probably would have reset in a race situation for that extra bomb, that extra HP, and that extra rope, but Ethy is bolder than I am. Meanwhile, Sam CV does get the 10k gold. He has full resources and moves on to the jungle. Not making his own shortcuts here. He actually has a couple of extra bombs to work with that Ethy doesn't have. But finds himself in a fixed shortcut at the bottom of 2-1 and resets. Meanwhile, Ethy finds a blocked off level. There was a crate right next to it, but yeah, not having that 1 extra bomb actually ended up costing him. Very unfortunate for him. Would have been nice to see what was in that crate first, but both runners on 2-1. Sam CV a little bit ahead, maybe 3 seconds ahead, but he's down 2 HP after rescuing that damsel. Ethy finds a black market and opts to take it as a shortcut. We'll see how he plays this here. This is a nice predictable level to get to the exit. Alright, so he doesn't stop to steal the shop. Pretty standard. In theory, you could find maybe a jetpack on that left side shop and maybe make it a little bit faster. A Matic and a compass, but Ethy plays it straight, gets to the exit. He's now on 2-4 with 1 bomb to spare, a couple of other resources. Ooh, finds the 10. Oh no, that's another Carl. Always love seeing coffins. Alright, Sam CV and Ethy both make it to the exit on 2-4, deliver the 2 bombs, and they're both on the 2 rope split. Very close race all the way through, even though we had at least 1 death by each runner so far. Looking good, looking good. Nice use of a bomb by Ethy to make a shortcut there. Probably saved a couple seconds, plus it avoided a couple tiki traps. Also might have preserved a rope, which is even more important in this split. Very, very smart move there. Sam CV looking really good here. Alright, he's alive. Of course, curse Sam CV by saying something positive about him.
Hey, I heard we needed some commentators.
Hey, what's up? It's Chocolate Cake 50,000. The winner of the first race. Welcome. How you feeling?
How did we... What did Vlad do? How did he lose to me?
He took a blind jump on 3-4 with the key. He might have just missed a ledge grab, but I'm not exactly sure. And he lost about 3.5 minutes to you right there.
Vlad.
Yeah, you were actually pretty fast except for the 1 bomb split.
The first split I died like 50 times and I got tilted.
Yep. But for the rest of that, you're
like,
pretty
I'm
solid.
probably gonna lose, but I might as well just keep playing.
By the way, just as an update, we are on the shotgun split now for Sam CV. Ethy is a couple seconds, couple levels behind, but he's also moving on to the shotgun split.
Damsel shot.
Yeah, this is tough, but he also knows how to deal with it. Gotta move the damsel out of the way most of the time, otherwise you are picking up the wrong thing.
And we don't have time to pick up women, we're busy playing video games.
Not Sam CV.
Nice shortcut by the orange frog there.
So Ethy finds a black market, and not the most promising black market in terms of items, but this cape will be helpful. He's got extra bombs for the triple delivery, but
He's gonna be taking out the shopkeeper in the auction first.
yeah, exactly. So one more lotto bomb to try to kill this shopkeeper. He's actually not safe from those middle layer shopkeepers, but
yeah, they can totally escape. Oh, he's using a bomb just to give. Oh, that works. Need that bomb box, my friend.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh.
Sniped.
Ethan, you crazy, crazy guy.
Some pretty good items coming out of this with the
He's gonna ignore the Ong, get right onto the exit. Smart, smart of him. Put themselves on the spikes down there.
Yep. So Sam CV dead. Ethy now with aggro, but tons of items to do this triple delivery here. He's still got to get through 2 more levels of the jungle first, though, which is not trivial.
It's gonna be very close. You can see Sam himself got his 2-1 shotgun.
Yeah, a Diagro shotgun's really, really nice. Not as nice as a triple delivery, but pretty nice. Actually surprised to Actually a little surprised to see that Ethy's stream looks better than Sam CV's. I was not seeing that. Not have predicted that.
And got himself some good internet. Oh, he's choosing to take out the shopkeeper and he gets him with 1 bomb. Hang out the middle of the top layer.
Nice use of ropes as a defense for Sam CV. Got a dark level for Ethy. Normally you can take that torch,
Straight down
but
at least.
can't take the torch if you're also trying to take the shotgun.
It might be right underneath, actually.
Hmm. There is a compass, though. Follow the red arrow.
I'm literate and I'm blind. We make a great team.
Oh, Dark Level takes out Ethan. We got a piranha plant from nowhere.
It was a man trap. I was really confused.
Hmm.
Okay.
So Ethy opting not to get the Ankh there really hurts him. It's going to be about a minute time loss for him, plus he's not exiting into a triple delivery, so very costly there.
Hopefully Sam's gonna be able to get himself a double delivery.
He's gonna have
Looks
to.
like he is.
He's gonna have to rope into the mothership probably. We'll see if he picks up some more items.
One or the other, but I think ropes are definitely safer. Taking the normal exit is fine.
Yeah, that's good.
But we'll see if he's gonna go for the key double delivery or just another death by Ethan.
Yeah. I was afraid that Sam was gonna go for the key double delivery. We've seen that backfire so many times in race situations.
Always better to play it safe.
Yeah, especially when you're ahead, that's just... You could end up doing the ice caves twice. Oof. So, a very
Really
early
weird,
death
yeah.
on 3-1. I would probably reset and went for 3-1s in a race situation. Just not worth the hassle.
Maybe, like, because I was having a bad shotgun split, so I started resetting until I got a Dead Restless strategy.
You're trying to explain away your very high death count on that run?
Yeah, it was some progress towards the addicted achievement.
Something like 25 deaths. But still,
Progress there.
almost sub 30. That's a pretty good race time for that many deaths.
I think that's almost my PB.
Nice. Sounds about right. Plus or minus 10, 12 minutes. Alright, so Sam CV on 3-4 of the 3 rope split.
I think that if someone called, it looks like he's going to the key split. Do you think that if someone called a 1902 an 18-minute, would they be lying?
Just say it's a no loads
Okay.
time.
That's time, yeah.
Alright, Sam
And
CV
went
in the
for
gold
green.
split. Another death for
Changed
little
his mind.
Ethy. So Ethy has lost about 5-6 minutes on this shotgun split, even though he was already at the, or almost at the exit on his first attempt with the cape, the compass, climbing gloves, and plenty of bombs for a triple delivery. So that was really the most costly man trap we've seen today.
That was probably the most unfortunate thing I've seen in my life.
Yeah.
But Sam, you saw him resist the temptation. Put the key in the chest and hold on to the key.
I've done that.
Part of the run.
Well, as we saw in your race, this really is the key split of the race.
Yeah.
Someone has to say it every time.
Oh, look at that!
So we've got a jetpack. It's a good trade for aggro. One of the few items that are, I believe, worth robbing the shop for.
Iframes to take the arrow, very smart.
Very good. Very, very planned.
Won't get S exit, but really connected. I thought it was going to be a side path, but he was able to make it through just fine.
Yeah, it's pretty common to have multiple routes on Dead as Restless levels.
Restless.
Alright, so Sam CV progressing pretty nicely with that jetpack.
Let's hope Ethan gets a good shoppy kill. There he goes. Very good.
So
You
shotgun
got
delivery.
like 3 tree exits, I think.
Yeah, those are rough.
Heading to continue, he has 7 bombs.
Makes sense. Those ropes from the
Yeti King.
Yeti King would be really nice if you can get them.
He's trying.
Oh wow, the down whip!
We'll see if it pays out for him. Oh, he gets the bomb. No! Mine! No!
Oh, that's sad. So Sam CV into the ice caves now with a gold key. And he'll be very well positioned to go for a tempo run with this jetpack here.
It's very, very close. He might PB. I don't know what his PB is.
About 25
Oh,
minutes.
this is
It's definitely possible to PB here.
he's sub 22 even.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he just needs a good tempo. Also, we need
Yeah,
to
I'm
continue
feeling it.
to
It's
jinx
the
him that he's gonna make it out here.
It's a fact. I'll put my name on it.
Mm-hmm. One more level for Sam CV. Oh, he's gonna surf the
that's
mammoth?
good.
No, he isn't.
Out at the last minute, unfortunately. He's still got the 3 bombs he needs.
A little worried about that mammoth there, but gold key delivery for Sam CV. Still looking at about a 20-minute run, which, as Chocolate Cake pointed out, would be a CV, would be a PB. Would be a CV.
CV, PB. Oh, what a garbage.
Mm-hmm.
Stop it, game.
So he won't have... Oof.
Oh my god. Just
All
get
right.
up there. Unfortunate.
Loses some time there. Still a couple minutes left to PB. Ethy finds a jetpack, so he could have a double delivery, assuming he's only on the bomb split.
Mystery box. BC'd. Oh, never mind. He decides to
Take the
break it.
take the TP.
If he took the TP, he'd have a chance at winning. But
Yeah, that was it. That was him giving up. So again, Sam CV potentially getting a PB in a race situation. Unless we jinx him by talking about Sam CV getting a PB in a race situation.
Sam CV PB, Sam CV PB, Sam CV PB.
Gosh, I really hope he can finish in under 25:20.
I sure do hope he doesn't die at Olmec.
Oh gosh, I can't imagine anything going wrong with this many bombs.
Throw the bomb upwards.
Ah.
Nah, he's gonna go for the 4 bomb strat.
Yeah, this is totally safe for him from here on out.
Maybe Sam CV. Alright, one last song. Hopefully no bad spawns. Oh, he's gonna take it safe, not use bombs.
Oh no!
On top of
No.
unfortunate. Who could have seen that one coming?
He can still PB.
Still PB. Jerk me in the Discord.
Uh,
Oh, just reset. You're in 2-4-1. Okay.
I'm sure this will be the seed that makes it all happen.
I'm going into the key split. Ah, what is this temple? Well. Aggro! He doesn't have aggro. Did the Swamp not kill Shocky?
Oof. Another death for Sam CV. Still has a good chance for getting a PB here. Although not the one that he would have wanted.
professional commentators.
Still got a
Like-
chance.
Yeah, he's in 4-1 once more. Taking a damsel, very smart.
Mm-hmm.
Looks
Yep.
like it's gonna be a 1-4 key for him. And a bomb to save the mummy there. I think it's gonna be on the other side.
Yikes. Just a very slow tempo here for Sam.
Yeah.
Well, the thing that this is really pointing out is that he definitely has the potential to get not just a small PB, but definitely 4 or 5 minute PB with just a little more practice, a little more of a grind.
Of a grind. He
Wah,
said
wah,
it.
wah. Yeah, so I expect in a couple of days we're going to see, in recent runs on Moss Ranking, a new ASO PB for Sam. He said it a while ago, and he's gotten a lot better since then. So,
Oh, what
not,
a garbage key spot. He doesn't have any ropes for some reason. He could have thrown a bomb, but instead lost 3 ropes. Actually,
Sam into 4-3.
this bet.
Of course, a dark level here.
Like saying, thank you for playing my game. Here, have a dark level.
So he doesn't have his torch anymore. Yep.
What killed him? Did he die to Tiki?
It was that arrow trap on the left side there.
Yeah, I thought he dodged the Tiki, but apparently there was off-screen
Mhm.
arrow or something.
Well, even though he didn't get a PB, Sam CV is definitely going to get a sub 30 run.
He's definitely gonna win the race. The commentator's curse. I didn't realize how strong it was.
Yeah.
I was messing with power I wasn't ready for.
No, but seriously, we've seen some really good platforming by Sam. He didn't even have very good seeds for the most part. This was just, he's way better than his PB suggests, and I think we're going to see a new one soon for him. Meanwhile, Ethi on 1-3 with a gold key. He's got some extra bombs and ropes, so we'll see him coming up behind pretty shortly.
Just needs to make his way to this one last exit.
Thing, resource count is starting to suffer for Sam.
Good tree bomb, Olmec.
Yeah, I'm actually not sure if he
Lava
knows the
Man,
3-bomb
almost
strat.
has.
It's kind of a new strategy in the community. I want to attribute it to Cold, but
I actually screwed up my 3-bomb strat. I wanted to do it at the start, but I forgot how you did that, so I did it at the end.
Mhm.
But I think that way's faster.
there was an old 3-bomb strat which involved you dropping a bomb at the start and carrying it to a specific spot, but it was much harder to do than the current one, which is hold up and push bomb right when you start, and that's about it. We get another lava death for Sam CV like we saw the first time.
Is that the fire frog who did that? Out of there, that was very strange.
It looked like he just didn't tap up arrow or up on the D-pad.
Climb the rope or something.
Yeah, I didn't see any damage frames. Meanwhile, Ethi churning away, catching up, getting close to the ice caves. We could see a big upset here. I think that's the opposite of a caster curse, right? Yeah, Lil Ethy's definitely gonna catch up here.
Yeah, I believe in Ethan. He's my favorite 5-year-old.
USA, USA, USA.
Canada.
All right,
Zavana
another
Reigns.
Olmec attempt for Sam CV.
Put the corpse into the bird. There we go. That's not a bird. That's a fish.
Still 4 bombs for
He
Sam.
goes for the 4-bomb strat.
Yeah. Everything lined up pretty nicely here.
This is a very good pace, by the way, for a temple shortcut percent.
Yeah, pretty good for just a race. Oh my goodness.
What is happening?
Alright, looks pretty
Let's
safe.
get out of there.
Sub 30, boys. 29:38 for Sam CV. Sam CV declares in chat, I hate the temple. Lol. Alright, so I'm gonna actually set up the other
Oh my
runners
God, Ethan.
really quickly. We'll see
Sorry
Ethan
about that.
finish up, possibly not this stream, but we're falling a little behind on schedule. So I'm gonna set up Meow Mix and Kirby. What's Meow's? Is it Meow Mix Games right now? Nice. He's got a little bit of an identity
Well, I
crisis
agree
these
with
days.
Tie-Dye. I want to see the end.
Alright, so we got Meow Mix, and I want to say Kirby 703. Okay, and I will change the names of the runners as well.
That is an important thing to do.
Alright, so this is going to be a little different. Instead of doing all shortcuts, we're going to be doing an all journal entries race. Kirby.
Ooh, exciting.
Yeah.
It's a lot different from the normal ASO, because you want to go for a hell run, and you want to get everything in hell, including Vlad's cape, Vlad's amulet, and the fake damsels.
Alright, if the runners can both get to the choose character screen, we're actually going to get started right away. If you can like wiggle your mouse on screen to indicate that you're ready. If so, I'll give a quick countdown and then you guys can start. Alright, I see Kirby is ready. I'm waiting for Meow to indicate something somehow. Alright, Meow's ready as well. Quick countdown, both here in Discord, and we will get started. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Alright. Who will be the first to leave the Choose Adventure screen? The hardest part of the entire race. Oh, it's perfect!
Oh my God.
Completely synced!
Insane.
That's never happened before!
They must have
Unbelievable!
been in the Discord or something.
Yeah, unbelievable. Whew. So we have an estimate of about an hour for this race. This can either go as low as 26 minutes if you believe the world record, or as long as 2 hours like Kirby's current PB. It's kind of a joke PB because he did it as part of an all achievements run. So not fully optimized just yet, but hopefully both runners get good PBs here. So as we're seeing, it starts out the same as all shortcuts. They're going to complete the tutorial, and Meow using some old strats that I haven't seen in a while before. But those strats don't actually save a ton of time. They're both going to finish.
Oh no. Was Sam in the call when we were jinxing it?
So yeah, Sam was listening. You never know whether it's good to listen to the commentators or to do your own race, but unfortunately Sam was hearing us jinx him in this temple part of the run. But
Did you after my second mind step?
Good idea. By the way, they're still perfectly synced. This is where it gets completely crazy. They have to defuse every trap. They have to find or die to every monster. They have to pick up all the items. You have to visit all the areas. So, we'll see. Really hard to predict who's gonna finish first here.
How does the worm work in this race? Do you just need a Chris knife and then you reset?
You need the Chris knife, you need the bacteria, you need both the little worm
The
sacks and the worms, and the thing that's hardest to remember is you need the worms. Or sorry, you need the acid like you mentioned.
You need to take one hit to it, correct?
Yep. Do not have to die to it, just need to take some damage.
I think we're gonna be seeing some Ujat
Mm-hmm.
Ujat eyes for both players for early Hell Run.
Very nice. Yeah, I'm very good for Meow to get the teleporter. That's one of those rare items. Whenever I saw Bum grinding this, he always seemed to get an early Matic, and he really believed in that. One thing that happens a lot in these categories is you run out of bombs if you try to do a Hell Run early. And that's definitely the fastest, most reliable way to do this category. So having a Matic...
Here's the chest for Kirby.
Hmm.
I think it has to be on the right.
It could be anywhere because it's a snake pit level, but yeah, he hasn't seen it just yet. Very unfortunate.
This
So-
is a really awkward level.
Yeah, he's losing a little bit of time, but he can make it up with getting an early, reliable hell run.
Messes up the bomb throw time.
So not too painful for him. He didn't pick up many useful items, but still, time losses are going to be expected. This is a run where only a couple people have ever had a run that went through without a couple of deaths that just lose time. So Meow has an excellent bomb count. Not many useful items,
Yeah,
but
30 bombs.
yeah. But again, bombs are probably the resource you want the most of, or it's most critical in that first Hell Run.
Love the Tiki and the arrow trap, right?
Say again?
The Tiki and the arrow trap for this run?
You need to actually bomb the Tiki trap or die from it.
Yeah.
And the same thing with the arrow trap as well. There are a couple of traps that you can get just by triggering them. The one that comes to mind is the Thwomp. Of course, if you run into a force field, that'll trigger it. So, a lot of this category is just having the knowledge of what counts in my journal. And because both of these guys have run all achievements, they know all the rules. Most of them are straightforward, but a couple of them you need to know in advance. Yeah. Alright, so Meow finishing the one bomb split, I believe. And also he'll keep going to try to get a black market. In the ideal all journal entries run, you would try to go for that hell run first. Oh, we just got news from Little Ethy that he was able to complete his all shortcuts in 36:33. So that means he had a pretty good tempo after dying a couple times earlier on in the race. So basically the opposite of...
Interesting.
Mhm.
Find out is that he actually chose to sacrifice the man trap
Mhm.
for a early follow.
Yeah, definitely. So we get a first black market for Kirby here.
You're making fun of us.
Look in the look in the Discord. Sam CV is yelling at us for talking about him getting a PV.
Alright, deciding to leave the damsel behind, which is a smart option. So he is... I don't believe Idol gives favor, correct?
It does not, no. But getting the gold monkey is a
So
required
he's gonna...
journal item.
So cavemen alive are worth 2, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Choppy as well, and a live man trap.
Yep,
Gave him enough for the item, so now he just needs the damsel.
there it is. So almost 2 minutes on
Take a
this
bomb.
stage for Meow Mix. But getting that Kapala is useful, both as an item and for completing Hell in that first attempt. Kirby is also spending a ton of time in this black market here.
Oh,
And
nice. Ethan is confirming in the Discord that he did the 2 bombs at the end of Olmec.
nice. Well done, Ethy. So, really garbage black market for Kirby. That teleporter is going to be nice for an item, but I suspect he won't even exit with it. Just a little bit too risky.
Shopkeeper is... I just hate this situation.
Mhm.
Definitely being safe is the good option.
Definitely. This is one time when having the in-game audio telling you the shopkeeper aggro is really helpful. You'll know whether if they're still alive or not. But not sure what either runner does.
Bomb for a compass is a very strong trade for him.
So Meowmix is now taking on his own black market. A couple of rare items like the camera. He already has the teleporter. Let's see if he can get a little luckier than Kirby on this shop here. Good, again, very
Whereas
good
what
bomb
ended up
count.
costing Kenny a little bit of time in its world record.
So green gloves, again, not very good mobility for Meow, but still, I would say it's better. Oh, I got spring shoes. That's something.
So you can get them from the giant frogs or from the BM.
Yeah, great to see just getting the item, but also I think those spring shoes will be helpful just for mobility.
Very low on mobility right now.
Rope counts are good for both runners, so no early RNG favoring either runner. I think Meow has a couple more of the entries, but still very, very close race.
Taking the time to grab the extra crate. Entering into the ice caves.
Yep,
Monkey,
so-
I believe that's new journal.
Another altar for Kirby. He does not yet have the Kapala.
This. Oh, that's actually really good. Good way to get rid of the shopkeeper. I was going to go for the big fish journal entry.
Yep.
Climbing gloves underwater. It's very hard to deal with. So we'll see what he goes for.
He has not practiced the deep sea diver category.
It's everyone's. Oh God!
Oh my goodness.
No, stop!
Nice little strategy there. It pays off. Great.
Thank you, man. Very cool. Whipping the shotgun off of the ledge. Interesting strategy.
Okay, meow strats.
Alright, so we're looking for a psychic presence, ideally. That would be the thing both runners would want to see. That's not the ice cave
Getting
character. What is that?
this character. I think. Or no, it should be Viking, right?
Oh, yeah. Good call.
I know my all character stuff. Web gun, very good. Should be able to kill the shopkeeper with the bomb as well.
So we did see Kirby die in the ice caves, unfortunately, which means he's going to take a lead in the shortcuts category. Most likely. Meanwhile, while Meow is wasting time on his hell run, Kirby will deliver things to the Tunnel Man.
Start for the all achievements run. Really nothing new in that shop,
Yep.
I believe.
Well, so he could use the teleporter on the Moai. That'd be pretty fun.
Yeah, the 10k split. Reason I thought like you could use the Moai Diamond for 10k, but
Why not? Get Diagro and buy something from a shop later.
we're chilling out in the bottom left.
Do you think the snowball should be an item in the journal?
Yeah. I think it should. I think Rock should. I think all the critters should.
Mm-hmm. Okay,
Yeah,
Kirby getting
really
another
nice
Ujat Eye.
Ujat.
Very nice. So, again, the best is to do a Hell Run right away, which Meow is attempting to do. He's going very slow but very safely. Pretty good race strategy here. Oh wow, Kirby buying items. Love to see that. And Meow makes it
Oh,
and
yeah.
gets the headshot. Another delivery for Kirby.
Good crate.
Oh, Specs is
Specs.
nice.
Those are really nice. The clothing shop items can be very rare. I don't think there's any other way of getting specs.
Do you
If
mean?
there's any levels or enemies that give you specs,
Hmm.
full cans.
I got a parachute as well. Couple nice items for Kirby.
CB wants to make it a throughway. Your channel.
Meow is being very smart by not firing off that scepter there. I would have done it then.
Know to turn on their users.
So all of these enemies that do not leave a corpse are very dangerous to fire a scepter
Oh, I
into.
think you got the journal entry for Crockman.
Nice. One of the harder enemies to get credit for. But the scepter is a pretty reliable way to do it. Oh god!
Not kill the shopkeeper and go underneath, which is a very risky strategy.
That was an insane exit. Ah, jetpack in the crust!
Yeah, I was. Oh!
Oh god!
I saw that one coming.
Live,
but
live.
Meow did not.
Wow.
He's really gonna want to pick up a damsel somewhere because one more arrow and he'll be
Yeah.
gone.
So we got a death in the black market for
Sweet.
Kirby, unfortunately. But Meow will enter the City of Gold. So the rare critter in here is the Scarab. And he gets it.
An arrow! Okay, good. He's fine. That's scariness.
Oh, very nice.
It's like using the infinite
Oof.
health in the mummy. Very smart on his part.
Yeah, this is probably the safest I've ever seen Meow play. Ever. Obviously a very good race strat.
For 10 and you'll be safe from as far as explosions
Mhm.
even.
Yeah, I think 12 is a
And he
pretty
has
good
the
place to
perfect
stop.
Look at the dead. He's choosing to take out Anubis 2 from inside the level. Very smart.
Hmm.
The exit, just make it
Very
as safe
nice.
as you can.
This is one of the few categories where you can always go above Olmec and grab some items. Now, it doesn't really need them, but it could unlock something like the Freeze Ray. Actually, the ideal item to get here would be the camera. Just incredible for the health situation.
So what happened on Kirby's side? I wasn't really watching.
Kirby died in the black market. That's the last really critical moment I saw.
He he chooses to break the Matic or not.
Mhm.
Machete, I'm sorry.
Hmm.
I would love my bread and my Matic, I'm sorry. I believe that's
So-
the song.
So a very safe cascade for Meow. He does 4 bombs plus 2. Yeah, I've never seen Meow play this safely before. How about that?
Putting a ridiculous amount of bombs.
Alright, we're now in Hell. The things that can go wrong in Hell is
Sorry.
all of these imps can kill themselves. The succubus can kill herself. And Vlad can kill himself. Lots of items can just be missing here.
Wait, I thought Vlad wasn't playing.
Wah wah wah. Alright, so we got Vlad. And Vlad's amulet as well. So I want to say he's only missing the succubus. And he will be
Close.
finished with all of the dangerous hell items. Oh, still needs a spike trap as well. That can be very dangerous. The good news is you get credit for all of the enemies that are killed with the spike trap. So,
Alright, he's gonna take it out from below, get the journal entry, very smart stuff. Ansel is a fake USC.
one little mechanic tip is the succubus actually barks more often than regular damsels. Oh no! Oh, that's gonna be costly. I thought he was. When I saw him picking up a bomb near there, I thought he was gonna just throw it at that damsel. But we got a race! We definitely have a race again. Kirby is maybe a shortcut or two in front of Meow, and they both have really good coverage in the items. But we got a death for
Oh,
Kirby.
look at that bomb shot. Beautiful.
Can't tell what split Meow's on, but I think it's just the one rope split.
He's on the 40 bomb split, so he's on a good pace.
Oh, we got a jetpack for Meow. This will be very nice for him.
Select.
Oh, take the camera. It's the best.
You could take the freeze ray and use it on Magma Man.
He's gonna want to do a hell run though.
So you have to leave it behind it, no way.
Yeah. Oof.
Meanwhile, Kirby, going for the Chris knife, gets the journal entries for most of these.
Wow.
Oh my god, that was a really nice drop by
Yeah.
Kirby. He really knows what he's doing here.
Alright, so he's
Might
down to
get
1
the
HP.
Acid without dying.
He will die when he gets the acid. Okay.
A bacteria and journal entry.
Alright, so he'll have to go into the worm one more time. He's grinding for, I want to say, yeah, B's is one, BM's.
Damsel on the left there.
So he has to kill that bee or die to it. The Tiki Trap can't kill it or you won't get credit.
That was a mechanic I actually didn't know.
Yep.
Grab the royal jelly.
Mhm.
Things I still don't really understand is how does Carl work for the BM?
You're asking when do you get credit for it?
Yeah.
I am actually not entirely sure. Meow's looking really good on this run.
He's got a jetpack. He's got all the bombs he
Yeah,
needs.
he's got
already
everything.
put him in all Kirby needs is just the Chris Knife and the acid.
Takes damage. Very nice. Yep, so that is the worm complete for him. He's gonna opt to continue and finish one of the deliveries. Nice little meat boy. Gotta get that.
Boy is surprised if you pick up the Chris Knife.
Oh, Meow even gets a haunted castle. So he really wants a black market. But
Yeah, if there's no BM on this level, he's definitely gonna get the. I think it's a Kapala as well because of the Black Knight.
He's already gotten the Kapala before. Oh, and there's the black market. So he probably will not go into the haunted castle.
Where is it? I think it's on the left. A little bit further down, probably.
Just gotta assume it's on the same tile as the BM as usual. Shout out to Reddit. You got 57 bombs, Meow. Let's go. 56 bombs.
He's got played slots race. There it is.
Wow.
First. That's where you'd put it, Derek.
So whips the crystal skull, which unlocks the ghost journal entry. One of the biggest time saves in the category. You can just wait 2 minutes and 30 seconds, but that is very painful to do.
I've always wanted to have an all journal entries run, and just like the very end of it is just waiting for ghosts.
It's possible.
Very good bombs, gonna maneuver them all into the Ankh shop.
Imagine if you were 2 minutes and 31 seconds ahead of world record.
Reset.
Alright, Meow down to 68 bombs.
Dramatic. A big plus he has right now is he does not have Vulcan, so he's going to be able to move really freely as opposed to, I believe last round he had to pick them up.
Nice exit by Meow.
There, playing for the team.
Sometimes they help.
Sometimes they eat E510 on the 2-4. Them with a bomb. Very nice. Kirby is making it 3-1.
Yep. See, what does Meow have left in the ice caves? Just the Yeti Man and the mothership. Some of the mothership entries.
And I think he still has a run through the worm as well.
So Bum usually with very nice shop for Kirby here. He was missing a jetpack, so see what he does with this.
Camera with him. To the mothership.
Probably the mothership, yeah.
Meow dying on the Moai stage.
Probably the best place he could die on this run.
So Kirby choosing to go through the mothership instead of bombing in, which is probably the right move. Just having a heck of a time getting in there.
Oof. Nice little.
Oh, you cannot whip the turrets.
Meanwhile, Meow is in the mothership as well. So seems to be taking it a little bit safer than Kirby did.
Alien tank at the, I suppose you would just blow up a turret, because it doesn't give you the... from just whipping them down.
Yeah, I usually just toss a bomb at him.
There isn't a, bad setup, but some cascading bombs will take him out easily. Alien Queen and a couple of aliens as well.
Acid through him.
And getting the respawn. The turret.
Nice way of getting the big fish by Kirby, just dying to him.
You're then killing him. He wants the bombs, but does not want the whole thing.
Meow getting some extra HP from the damsel. This will not protect him from spikes. Kappa. Alright, looks like Kirby is going to go into a death grind looking for a black market. It's the fastest way, but it's also the riskiest way to find him. And hopefully we'll get lucky here. So Meow shoots a thwomp here. That actually doesn't give you credit for the trap. You have to trigger the thwomp to come towards you. So he goes back and gets it from another one. Oof. This is not pretty.
Understand some things about Spelunky. Bombs for Anubis.
Nice.
Certain
Alright.
if those bombs would hit.
Yep, that looks pretty good. Alright, so Meow with the scepter again. Actually
Yeah,
takes a
easy option.
Yep. Meanwhile, Kirby's still death grinding on 2-1. He is
There's
determined.
Solid to bomb in to get aggro.
It's a nice little shopkeeper kill.
Ah, freeze ray. Apparently he did not have that.
So he could get the freeze ray. The Magma Man would have been at the bottom of that Kali pit, but he decides to maybe die to a Magma Man later. Oh, good question from chat. So Kirby is death grinding here. He's hoping to see either a special level feeling for the Haunted Castle, or he's gonna hope for a visible black market, and he'll stop death grinding whenever one of those two things appears. You could also be looking for... No, that's it. That's all that's left. Maybe a shop with a mitt or a spring shoe.
Pretty rough exit by Meow, but he makes it out.
This death grind is something that we do in all characters and all achievements pretty frequently. It's usually not done in all journal entries because we rely on getting an earlier hell run, but it's certainly a valid racing strategy for the category. Oh, Meow gets green gloves from above Olmec. He will not be happy about that. He's had an opportunity to pick him up probably 2 or 3 times already in this seed, but just whips a crate and his choice is taken away from him.
Gets Olmec right in there.
Alright, so second hell run attempt for Meow. The only character he's still looking for is a succubus. I don't remember, has he seen one of those before?
Just killed him.
Alright.
gonna want to hang out with the succubus.
Alright.
Getting Vlad's amulet once more.
Yep. So Succubi can die very easily off screen, so it's not always guaranteed in a hell run that it'll even find one.
So does it not count if the succubus leeches off you?
It doesn't. Oh no! The green gloves take out Meow. He just got them on the previous level, and he obviously wasn't used to disconnecting from walls. That was probably his first time to stick there on this run. So that means that this is still a pretty close race. Kirby has more of the rare items like the Chris knife. He's about to get all the castle items. Currently trying to fight with a vampire.
So does whipping them make them wake up faster?
Nope. They have something like 8 HP, so yeah, bombing is almost a necessity.
Yeah, I think I killed one with jumping and it took a very long time.
Takes forever. Oh, we got a black market!
Hold on. Oh, it's a Reddit black market as well.
It is straight to Reddit, you're right.
One should clip this and put it up on Reddit. Facts.
Alright, so he's gonna go for the Kapala as well. There probably won't be enough karma on this level to get it, since he's already killed several of the enemies. The Black Knight is...
Yeah, we really want that Reddit karma for Kirby.
Oh god, he froze. Okay, pausing is always allowed in real-time attack, so... Oh, he does have enough. He must have had more karma from before. I got a little nervous because he didn't pick up the hired hand, but not required in this category. Wow, great items for him. Really just missing a jetpack here. A compass would be nice as well. That scarab is useful for him as well. Only appears in dark stages and in the City of Gold. Nice. Alright, taking his time on the second layer of shopkeepers. Oof.
Getting the bee and the royal jelly at the same time.
Nice.
So the royal jelly looks remarkably like that gold nugget on the left side of Kirby's screen there.
Sure, why not?
The damsel curtain thing.
Freeze ray for Kirby. Alright, hired help for him. I am surprised he didn't just use bombs to get to the exit here, but... Maybe he wants those spike shoes from below. Those will be very helpful.
Well, he does have beast, so...
Alright, maybe
Let's
not.
just gonna exit. All his bombs, because you never know if you're gonna get, like, blocked off City Gold in a weird Olmec or something. Oh, really nice on Meow, getting the jetpack there. And he gets the kill. Kirby just barely squeezing by while the shopkeeper is frozen.
Looking good. a pretty good shot for Meow, but he opts not to get it. De-aggro more valuable to him right now. Losing a couple of frames on Kirby's stream, but we can generally figure out what's going on with him.
Keeper just running right off the edge, letting Kirby in. Meow getting very nice BM right there.
And we got a black market for Meow. Very nice.
Runners very, very close to each other. Keeper got out of the one tile. Do that, and it always feels weird that they can do that. It's a really good use out of the whole cans there.
He's just doing it to show off to Meow. This is how you use Hull cans.
The official name for them in the journal.
Also true. I think this is Kirby's first trip to the temple, right? Or is that wrong? Looks like he has most of the entries already.
Yeah,
I
I'm
just
sure
remember-
they got a journal entry, so I believe that is the stage journal entry
Mm-hmm.
past Olmec.
Alright, we got another BM for Meow as well. I'm gonna follow Kirby just a little more closely because he's on his Hell run. Interesting to see these black market strategies. A little bit different from what we would see during a Hell run.
Definitely a lot safer. It's a lot of a longer run. It's about endurance.
Alright, City Gold for Kirby. He already has the Scarab, so all he has to get from here is the Book of the Dead. He has everything else already.
Looks like he's also gonna go for the Scorpion journal entry. There's pace by the exit. Really
Nice.
long BM.
Yeah, we've seen the runners really taking their time on BMs. Unfortunately, they're not being rewarded with good items in the BM. I think we've only seen jetpacks when Meow has already had one. Ooh. There must have been a rock or something in or next to that pot there for Meow. Something stunned him. Not really sure what it was.
Oh, Meow is back in. Oh, it's the same life, right?
Yeah.
I thought he somehow like got another BM.
Oh, he'd be a god.
Continue on, maybe for the mothership entries. If you have iframes, you can actually be invulnerable to man traps. It's the blocker market. It's going to go for
Very safe, very slow Olmec strats. Can't blame him.
not sure if is that his computer or something? It looked like the cascade was off.
He does occasionally have some problems with cascades. He's complained about that before. I don't know what operating system or what his setup is. Alright, so first trip to hell for Kirby. That looked like a real
My favorite
damsel.
thing about Splunky is it just always runs perfectly. Optimized or something.
Alright, so safely kills Vlad. I've lost runs there just from Vlad jumping down, killing himself. He also opts to stay with the yellow cape instead of Vlad's cape. Kind of unfortunate that one of the rarest items that you can only get late game is considered inferior to one that common enemies have throughout the entire game. But direct all complaints to Derek Yu. Alright, so he's got an imp, the blue guy. That's another one of these entries that will very frequently kill himself. We've got a succubus towards the exit here. And he could kill both the succubus and a trap potentially with a single bomb. Alright, goes for just the whip.
He has the spike ball trap, so he just has to make his way to the exit.
Great.
And into Yama. Journal entries from that first L level. Vlad's cape can be good, but you don't really get a chance to test it because you only get it for 3 levels.
Yeah, but just as we've seen, Kirby prefers the yellow cape to Vlad's cape. So that's how garbage of an item it is. I think it's fun to use, but just comes too late in the game to be useful.
Fun for custom items, or custom levels, I mean.
Oh, interesting.
Interesting stuff with the Vlad's cape. Just from watching Bear Taffy.
So really gross hell layouts for Kirby here. Wow, 42nd level. Not the best. Nice dead shopkeeper
Just
though,
makes
which he's gotta like.
it's the-
Oh, 3-second 2-1 for Meow? Is that real? I've been following,
I was looking.
yeah, I was following Kirby's Hell Run, but 3 seconds, yeah, that's gotta be a BM entrance. No other way without the
Like a world
teleporter.
record. I don't think I've seen a quicker no TP.
Sawyer strats? Sawyer
Yeah,
strats?
just tried clicking.
Sawyer strats? Please? No!
It's just, no, it doesn't have pitcher's mitt, so.
He could have done it. Alright, very good. Kills himself to save a little bit of time, get the spike trap out of the way. You don't actually have to exit in this category. He opts to... Another black market, wow. I would go in there just for the mitt and the spring shoes, probably. Also, what split is he on? He's got the tracker that tells him what split he's on, but that was both a BM and a shop, so that means he probably isn't on the shotgun split. I'd guess 2 rope split.
Take a clip of the 3-second jumble level.
So Meow exits the black market at 117 after getting in there at 3 seconds. Interesting combo. Alright. Let's see if I'm right about this. About the split for Kirby. Oh man, swimming underwater with a cape is probably the thing that feels the worst in this game.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Alright, Meow finding a jetpack, but kind of a risky exit to try to acquire it. But he's still in his hell run, so this is a good way for him to catch up.
I definitely can make a comeback. I believe Meow still has and Magma Man. Some ice cave stuff.
Okay, so Kirby was just asked for a shotgun by the shopkeeper, which I'm confused. I'm sure what he's doing is optimal. Did I see that right? Okay, he missed the BM and also a shop that were on 2-1. I got it. So right now he's here trying to get some temple items as well as possibly a wet fur. I don't think he's equipped enough to go for the mothership quickly, but just doesn't have the ropes for it, but maybe he will. We'll see. Don't take my advice. You do you, boo.
Yeah, if he can get Magma Man done with and be really far on his way. Or be there.
Yeah, doing just a little bit of exploring before exiting on 3-3. Alright, so he does ignore my advice and goes into the mothership.
As long as there aren't any UFOs getting caught on things.
He wants to save that last rope, I think. So, jump platform. He needs the force fields.
Does he actually have enough bombs? Correct.
Yeah, he can definitely finish it. It's just it's gonna be a little difficult here.
Putting a rope in that spot so that he can look, it's interesting.
This is some bold plays.
Definitely wishing for volcanoes right here.
Yeah,
Really helpful.
Wow.
Okay.
This is not great. God! Kirby! Use your bombs! 2 bombs! 2 quick ones!
I already know he's getting in on the perfect time. You could just go to the top of the ropes.
Oh! Kirby, no!
So we actually use the reflect
Ah.
to side quicker.
Kirby, please. Alright, so that was actually a waste of like 3-4 minutes because he didn't even get the shotgun split here. He's got an opportunity to rob the shopkeeper, but yeah, I didn't think he had practiced that. That's a tough spot shop to rob.
You can always just drop a bomb right by the very edge, and then you'll have aggro on the next level, so you don't have to deal with robbing it on that level.
We saw a lot of that in the ASO tournament. There we go. That's a robbery he knows. The classic 1-bomb strat.
The roulette wheel robbery is easily the hardest.
Alright, so Meow's into the City of Gold for the 3rd time? 4th time?
Time? 6th time?
5th time? Oh, it's Meow
Alright,
time.
he's gonna try to conserve bombs, which is admirable. It's shopkeeper, and it's just like wrong side.
You can also, if you have spike shoes, stomp on Anubis 2's head. You can lure him next to this tiki trap 10 times? 5 times? Oh wow, nice.
With the stomps. Is that actually locked off, or?
Not blocked off. He really wanted to avoid the bottom tunnel of the City of Gold. Oh yeah, Kirby in another black market, so he'll at least be able to do the shotgun split. Yeah, this is looking pretty good for Kirby at this point. Couple of rare entries, and
how to get Magma Man and mothership stuff.
A lot of the traps are missing as well. A little harder to see on his screen.
Oh yeah, there's a couple of rare temple traps that you need to set up. Yeah, really quick on this Olmec fight. But
Yep,
just immediately knew where the hell exit was.
no bombs, but 17, 16, 15 ropes. Oh my goodness.
18, 19, 15. No.
Yeah. Oof. Very tough exit for Kirby. If that Yeti was a little closer to the exit, he would have gotten thrown. But alright, Meow in hell, and actually going really fast this time.
Yeah, those spikes are really scary. All he needs is Succubus, I believe.
Mm-hmm. Succubus and then completion with both of the mini-bosses dead, and he's got it. So 4-1 does not appear to have a Succubus, at least not along the main route.
Rough Tiki, it looks like he's just gonna have to fly in between. Oh, actually take the grab.
I actually will toss a rope, and if you are lined up with the rope by grabbing it, you will fall without grabbing a ledge. I don't know if other people do that, but it's something I've done because I'm not as precise as some people.
I always just aim for like a middle line type thing.
Just by intuition.
It's on the outside. I get well.
I just go for it, and if it doesn't work, reset.
Yeah, variety of strats.
Same.
There's a reason I'm up to 22,000.
Nice. That looks like the damsel,
Hey,
unfortunately.
it's a real damsel.
So no bombs left for Meow. Very good chance that this Succubus will be blocked off. Or not there, or dead, or... Let's hope.
Or it right here.
Whew.
You trying to counter jinx this time?
Yes. Oh, I'm so nervous. Oh, that's gotta be it. Yeah, that's it. That's definitely it. It's howling too quickly.
Yeah, I can see it. It's blue. That freaking Tiki, though.
There you go. Very smart play. Bombs the Succubus. Meow is now home free, we'll say. Nothing can go wrong for the rest of hell.
Like a blue imp or something.
We'll see how he handles this fight
He's a
here.
really good man on the right side, but he just needs a lucky hit. Oh, Shopkeeper, unfortunately. Shopkeeper out of nowhere.
So the optimal fight here is to just drop all of his bombs underneath Yama, but he's instead doing this much riskier shotgun strat.
Ooh, so he got the wall grab from Vulcans, and I'm not sure where his shotgun went.
Oh man. This is totally just nerves of a race. And he is down to 1
Vampire might
HP.
hit the spikes. Scary.
You're not safe there.
Yeah. Oh my god.
What? Whoa. Nice, and the lava entry. Well done, Meow. That was amazing.
Well done.
That was
That was a really
amazing.
nice bomb.
Huh. Alright, we got a race. We got a race. Meow's gonna be looking for the Dark Castle, the Haunted Castle. Kirby still has a lot of rare, or one rare temple trap. He has to find a wet fur, deal with a magma man, so that's potentially 3 trips to the temple. And he has not been grinding these ice cave shortcuts.
I'm a man out of the way as soon as
Yeah.
possible.
Whew. Okay, alright. Prayers to Kali means he can definitely get Lava or Magma Man.
He, I'm not sure if he has Crocman. I don't think he has.
He doesn't have Crocman either.
Still don't actually know like a G for dealing with Crocman.
So using the Scepter is the most reliable way.
So
Freeze
we
Ray
can
also
say-
works, but it's pretty rare to get the Freeze Ray
Mm-hmm.
in a run like that.
Alright, so he opts to go for the
it's
for the lava death there. Alright, so that's one. Still needs Magma Man. The Temple Ceiling Trap is a hard one to find. He's passed up opportunities to go for the Mitt and Spring Shoes by avoiding a couple shops so far. So Meow's still looking for some jungle shortcuts, I believe. Needs the haunted castle stuff. Let's see, what is that first thing on Meow's window? Oh, he didn't get the spring trap from the ice caves as well. That's a pretty common one though. That shouldn't cause him too much problem.
A Held Wind says the most reliable way is to die to it. So that is a way to deal with Crocman entry.
Mm-hmm.
Play for Magma Man as well.
Oh wow, nice play by Meow. A little lucky on the ending, but... Okay, Meow gets the Freeze Ray. Does not get the Freeze Ray. Does not get the Freeze Ray.
The shotgun for the shotgun split, right?
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
well, that makes sense then.
This
So he's
is
looking for
not
Wet
bad.
Fur. He needs to take acid from the worm. Okay, he's gonna go for an ice cave worm.
Yeah, not seeing a damsel, but it might be on the right somewhere. Oh, nice.
He's carrying it.
Kirby's. Hey, Kirby, stop being on the same levels, man.
Alright, so Magma Man and Croc Man are all that's left, along with the ceiling trap in the temple. He can choose to die to this Magma Man. That's one option. He can also get the Scepter to try to kill the Croc Man, and he decides, let's go to 4-2 instead. Alright.
The Thwomp that he triggered killed the shopkeeper, so he's gonna have aggro for the next
Mhm.
level.
Alright, Meow gets the Spring Trap entry. Very nice. We got a
On the right,
six-
he might just hold it right.
Yeah, 6-tile gap for Kirby. So he's gonna wait for Magma Man to spawn. Take a quick death here. Take a quick death here.
Just a little bit short there.
Take a quick death here. Take a quick death
Meow
here.
screen, a UFO comes out of nowhere.
Take a quick death here. Take a quick death here.
Taking a death here.
Take a quick death here.
He's walking. Guys,
Take a quick death here.
follow them in.
Come on, Kirby, you got it.
Take a quick death here. Just needs to take a quick death here. Take a quick death. Yes! Let's go! Alright, journal entry added. Whew! Feels good. So, he's looking for King Yeti. He's looking for... He's got spring shoes. That's nice. Alright, so he's just gonna... Instead of taking Shopkeeper aggro, he's gonna reset here. Meow is looking for some acid to take 1 damage in. And he'll soon get to the Chris Knife room where he can take it.
Acid plus Prism.
Alright. He'll now death grind for
Haunted
the
Castle?
Haunted Castle. There's a BM right there, but not very useful for Meow. Kirby is alive. This is intense. It took a couple of deaths in hell for, I think, both runners, but we're really getting a good show here. Actually 3 really good races. And by the way, coming up after all of this is going to be Criticus versus Groomp. Hopefully they've stuck around and their schedules are flexible enough for the final race. Alright, so another Ice Caves with no wet fur for Kirby. He does, however, find a landmine at the bottom of his easy fall. So he needs a couple of other items like the mitt and a trip to the temple, and that's why he's not just death grinding for the wet fur here. He will open crates though. Alright, specs are nice. Intense.
You're really
Oof.
rooting for Unreally as a chance.
They're both so close. I would say, oh man, I would say Meow's probably just a little bit ahead right now. It's so close. The one fewer temple entry and the fact that the
Spike Death.
yeah. All right, wet fur for Kirby. So this is going to be one of the 3 items that he needs, or one of the 4 entries he needs. Sorry. Looking for that King Yeti, and he needs to actually kill it. He can't just have it die off screen.
So, oh, there he is. He showed up for a second. Now he's
Alright.
walking off.
That's attempt number 1. That's attempt number 2.
Oh, I don't think he can fall.
That's attempt number 3.
Just drop a mine down. That's the safest idea.
Nice, nice.
Oh, interesting bomb.
Got
Oh!
Number 4.
I think got him. Let's go.
So now I
Alright.
just need the temple.
So Meow's going for the Magma Man.
Magma Man.
That's not the bomb. There it
Yeah,
is.
making a nice hit. Oh, the bomb.
Alright.
He actually was able to
Got it.
get it away in time. Really nice play by Meow.
Alright, he will now death grind until he finds the haunted castle. Whew. Intense.
Castle and what for?
Why do their timers both say 4 minutes and 33 seconds? This could be a world record for all journal entries.
I think it's been 4 minutes.
Alright, we got a Day's Restless level, but it looks like he got Castle bamboozled.
Day is
Yikes.
very restless, but I don't know if the castle is big.
Alright, we're looking for the Temple Trap and also the Crocman. Temple Trap is rare, Crocman is harder to get once you see it. Nice little play with the Thwomp. Very good strategy.
Just using the Thwomp to get everything out of his mouth.
Oh, there's a Crocman right there. He almost got it for free just by tossing the Scorpion down.
Alright, laying down the mine. Very smart play by Kirby. Can the Temple Idol only spawn in the top layer? I feel like I've only ever seen it there.
I'm pretty sure I've seen it on the bottom layer, but it's not very common. I don't know.
It's definitely not just the top layer, but
Seen it in the middle.
I want to say it can be on any level.
It probably can, but...
Oh, here we go. That's the
the
Temple Trap right there.
Yeah.
The castle.
There's the
Okay, he's
castle.
also got the
Just making progress.
Crocman. There's 3 Crocmen on this level. Okay, throw something. Throw a bomb. Quick, quick, quick.
Quickly, quickly! Ah!
Oh, that was cool.
What?
He got trapped inside with his bomb.
But he still does get credit for the temple trap. That was the rare of the two. Meanwhile, we got Meow inside the haunted castle. He has to get both the green guy, who's triggered just by taking off his armor, and then finally the Black Knight. Okay,
Ooh.
so you cannot crush this Black Knight. You can die to him. Alright, that'll do it. Alright, so he is now looking for just the Yeti King inside the ice caves. Clear favorite to win at this point.
Yeah. Even if
Ooh,
Kirby does
Kirby,
get the Crockman, he
unfortunate
still has to go
Very-
for the myths, and that's probably the harder to find.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, just the amount of time per level to get into the temple, and then the probability of seeing the Crockman. He'll probably need to grind a black market even, so this really... I mean, it could go in his favor, but very low chance. Wow, I did not see Meow coming back after all those hell trips.
Yeah, I really just stayed focused.
Alright, I'm gonna be checking on the other runners after this, so if you guys can sort of take the lead. How many O's are in group? 3
Six.
Yeah,
N's.
Discord anyways. Alright, the start for Kirby. Let's see what he's gonna try for. Open.
Kirby.
I think it's just, yeah, get him trapped in the wall somehow.
Oof,
Or
unfortunate.
die to him.
This
Yeah.
wall block is unfortunate. Oh,
There
man,
we go.
he's-
There we go.
Alright, we got a mitt. Just a
Yeah.
mitt.
Just a mitt.
Mitt or wet fur, what comes first? Oh, you could grind 1-2, you could grind BMs. I don't know what the best is.
Probably BM.
Yeah.
Sometimes.
Alright, so he's gonna go for BM without resetting. Oh my god. The closest AJE race in the history of the grind. The only AJE race in the history of the
Oh!
grind.
Oh, wet
Got
fur.
something, just drop a bomb, meow.
And he's not auto dead. Like last time.
Okay, come
Oh.
on. Oh no.
No.
Got
Yeah,
him!
Yes, got him.
9 minutes and 53 seconds for Meow. Well
AJ
done.
world record.
Wow. So, previous record of 26 minutes by Kenny Jupp falls by a tremendous margin.
How many Moss points is Kenny gonna lose from this?
Unfortunately, AJE, which was
No.
promised as a Moss ranking category, has never made it to the main rankings. It is, however, on the speedrun page, so you can get fame not just through Moss points, but also through AJE.
At least ASO counts for Moss points.
Mm-hmm.
Probably because it's faster for 2 runs.
So I'm gonna start to set up this, but I'm really curious to see how Kirby does. So I'm gonna change over Meow to, let's say, Grimpstream. Okay.
Well, good game.
You.
I believe. Unfortunately, this could be like 5 minutes or more. Actually, it's pretty open-ended.
It could be like 5 hours. I feel like if I ever run this category, I'm definitely gonna get a 5-hour machete or something.
Seems good. So I'm just setting up the
Journal
other
entries
streams in the
for machete should
background.
only count if you break it.
Kurt W. Alright, Curtis W.
Actually, if he went to the black market and sacrificed, he could have gotten throwing gloves.
That is the wrong glove, unfortunately.
Kurt is edgy today.
Nice. So still waiting for Kurt to get his stream up. There it goes. Well, we're going to give this maybe one more minute or so, and then we're going to switch over to the third race, which is going to be between Groomp and Curticus 2 slash Kawaii slash Kurt W. Curtis W.
Heart.
So the good news for Kirby is he's still looking at like a 45-minute PB if he's able to find this mid here. Also finds a black market. All right, let's go. Let's go.
Great as balls. So he does not have aggro, so he can just freely walk around the BM.
Let's go.
No!
All right. Well done, Kirby. Great race by both runners. Whew.
Great job, Kirby, and that is a PB for him.
Well done. Yeah, that's a 2 hour or that's an hour PB for Kirby or something like that. I don't know his exact time, but amazing.
Yeah, amazing.
Early
runs.
2 hours.
All right, let me get up Kurt's stream. There's Groomp. That is actually Groomp, and Curticus W. Curtis W.
I'm gonna get out of commentating and let Sam CV have his time in the sun. See
Sounds
you
good.
guys.
Thanks for joining us, Joko. Alright, great. Well, we're a little behind schedule, so if Kurt and Groomp want to both go to the Choose Your Adventure screen and then indicate somehow either in chat or with your mouse that you're ready, I'll give you a quick countdown and we'll get started on the final race. Alright, Kurt is there. Groomp is still warming up a little bit. And just waiting for Groomp to
Hello.
get to character select, and cool. All right, I'm gonna give a countdown both here and in Discord, and we will get started. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! All right, we'll see if this is as synced as last time. Although I'm
Good
very
luck.
skeptical.
Good luck, Grimp and Curtis.
GLHF. Alright,
This is
Kurt.
Meow, by the way.
Yep. Kurt got off a little faster than Grimp did, so I will stall for a couple seconds. Alright, we're off by. Alright, we should be synced. Looks good to me. Alright, final race. By the way, GG Meow, that was a lot of fun to watch. That first
Oh, that was
succubus,
crazy.
man.
I tried to rope it, but
Yeah,
I was
it's-
like in that one block tall area. So
I hate that mechanic. Yeah, both for people who don't know, both the succubus and monkey can be killed by tossing a rope, but not if you're on the ceiling already. So I guess the projectile doesn't even exist if you're just one tile apart.
You can also be killed by it a regular bomb, but
Mhm.
not a sticky bomb.
Oh, good point. Yeah, so yeah, I definitely had stickies on that run. Yeah, that was tough to see. Oof.
It made
Anyways,
for an exciting race. So
yeah, and Kirby got a PB,
Yeah,
so
good.
who's the real winner?
the viewers.
Oh,
Kinajip.
Twitch chat. Alright, so Kurticus, so just a couple seconds out of the tutorial faster than Groomp. I think Groomp had to use a fifth bomb. He missed the last toss in 0-3, so just a couple seconds. Although, Kurt is not someone to throw away a couple seconds against. So if history is any guide, Kurt will either have like a 17-minute run or he'll rage quit after the shotgun split. Those are my two predictions. So.
I gotta head out, but I just came in to say
Oh,
good
sure.
luck to the racers and thanks for everyone for coming to watch. It was a
Yeah,
lot of
thanks.
fun.
Great job, Meow.
Yeah, thanks for a good show.
All
See you
right.
all around.
Once again, we get the Spider Girl character, which means Kurt should stop what he's doing, do an all characters run, grab that world record, and just say F you to everyone in Monster Ranking Twitch chat.
Alright, all characters race, let's go.
Let's go, yes.
Change of plans, guys.
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Grim down to 1 HP. He's going to have to slow down on this final leg of the one bomb split, but about maybe 10 seconds behind Kurt here. Very close race. He lost maybe a couple seconds on both the tutorial and on the mine split to Kurt, but that's not where the race is decided usually. Good observation by Chocolate Cake. Groomp is both playing as the Spider Girl and somehow the Spider Girl character coffin showed up. So I'm not sure if hacks are involved in this run. I'll have to do some testing after the stream.
Or he edited his character sprite.
Alright, that's possible.
Either one. I'm leaning towards hacks.
Alright, so who are we rooting for as a commentary team, or who gets to root for whom? Who gets
Let's
to
go
root
for undefeated American.
Oh wow, is that right? Yeah, Meow Mix, Chocolate Cake. Alright. Of course, Kurticus is not actually a Korean citizen. I think? Maybe? Possibly? Alright, both in the 10k gold split. Kurticus is about a 1 level ahead. Also, he's grabbed some gold. Gets a nice dupe on that first pile, and not the second one. That's a nice little way to save a little bit of time on this, is to get those dupes working. You have to go out of your way a little less. Grimp gets a little lucky with a couple of gold piles in a row. Another spider level, so Derek is really telling Kurt, blow off the race, do a all characters run. Alright, Groom gets another spider coffin as well. Ah, this could have been a great all characters race for both runners. Kurt gets the last bit of gold by picking up the idol, delivers his gold into 1-4, and now we'll begin on the 2 bomb split. Groomp is just again about 10-15 seconds behind, and he also has enough resources to keep going as well. Kurt spots a teleporter there, decides against it. Teleporter without a jetpack is probably not the best for this split here.
But if you're going for a world record, like...
Yeah, you'd really like to see that on the money part of the split, not the jungle part. But Alright, so we get a quick death
That's
by
pretty-
Grump. No big deal.
Yeah.
This will cost him maybe 20 seconds overall.
The snail bubbles are always disappointing. They chain together like that.
Yeah, it just like the boomerang, it does continuous damage, no iframes, and stuns you. I really think they should pick one. By the way, Group sees a black market there and opts to not take it. Or that was a blur thanks to Twitch chat, or Twitch compression. Oh no, death by Kurt at the end of 2-4. So much costlier death for him. Grump is now 2 full levels ahead of Kurt. Kurt goes back into the lobby to enter the jungle shortcut, but yeah, that's a costly one.
Yeah.
Those pre-triggered tiki traps are just run enders for so many runs. Alright, so 2-4 for Grump. Very smartly handles the monkey there. And makes it out. There we go.
Thanks.
Alright, Kurt 2-3. We're like one death away from Kurt rage quitting. The Demono's in chat posting some Illuminati graphics. Nice to see that.
That's always nice.
Alright, and Kurt makes it to the exit, gets by a Tiki Trap, and he's now just about 2 stages behind Grump. So still a very close race. A lot of the fireworks start with the shotgun split, the possibility for a triple delivery, and then of course we've seen all the crazy stuff that can go wrong on the Olmec split. Alright, so Grump also doesn't know how to deal with monkeys and tries to rope on the top tile, and just like Meow, takes a quick death on 2-3. Kurt takes a slight lead as a result.
I usually ignore monkeys when they jump on my back instead of trying to get them off the rope.
Oof.
Then it can just lead to wasting a bunch of ropes.
Ouch, this split is crushing these runners.
If.
Another death for Kurt. Plus he has to navigate a tiki village combined with bees. Luckily, plus it's blocked off. Unbelievable.
These bee levels are horrible.
He still somehow manages it in under 20 seconds, which I would not have guessed. But that's just how fast Criticus is.
No.
Alright, so Grump on
Well, looks
2-4.
like groups.
Alright, so 2 rope split is done for Grump. Of course, the runners could always make a button input mistake and not deliver their items. Oh no!
Oh no.
Another exit death for Criticus. Alright, so Grump manages to steal a shotgun off of a damsel shop. He uses what I think is probably the best strat of throwing the damsel right at the shopkeeper. But he'll still have to deal with aggro for 3 full levels, which can cost you some time.
Unless you can get de-aggro somehow.
Yeah, you can get a stun shopkeeper on 2-1. That's really the only way. Or a 2-3 BM entrance. 2-3 castle entrance.
The shopkeeper got triggered here, so...
Alright, so Grump slows down to speed up again. Seems good. Kurt finishes his 2 ropes, and we're just about a split apart for the runners, assuming Grump can finish this shotgun. So Group could still attempt a triple delivery with just the items he has now. You can tell he's saving his resources here. He would need to do a 1 bomb plus 1 mine to get into the mothership, but definitely possible. Or he could use... Yeah, or he could use the unspoken person.
Yeah, nice shortcut by Kurt there.
Alright. Group takes a chance there to stay fast. He wasn't really committed to doing a triple delivery. There wasn't a huge benefit for it. So he will
not many resources to justify it.
Yeah. I think I was right. Take a chance. He only lost maybe 5 or 6 seconds by taking that risk. So definitely worth it.
It'll be interesting to see is if he goes for a double split here.
Yeah, in theory, if we were talking about it before with fewer items, then he'd be thinking about it now. But now he's down to only 2 ropes, so probably back thinking about doing a double delivery. So Kurt has now delivered the shotgun. He's got an extra 9 bombs, and he will continue on with the triple delivery attempt. He also has found a psychic presence level, so trade a couple of bombs for a jetpack is a pretty good deal here.
Especially going into the mothership. All the usual BS that happens in the mothership.
Alright, Kurt opts to not go for the jetpack. I probably would have gone for it, but not strictly necessary for this triple delivery.
And to be fair, it does waste a bit of time. He does need to do a little bit of catching up, I think.
Nice temple trap there for Groom. I think Kirby would have liked to see that a little sooner. Alright, so Grump is on the key split. We've seen a lot go wrong for runners on the split on the last couple of races.
Yeah, this is a part of the run where it really all comes down to a lot of skill and luck.
Just say it. You know you want to say it.
I'm gonna refrain from saying it.
Come on. I said it once already on stream. If you were to describe this using only 3 letters, what type of split would you consider this? Pivotal is more than 3.
B-A-D.
It's a key split. Oh god.
Key split is bad split.
Alright, Kurt being a little creative to get up without using any ropes. He needs the 3 ropes for the final leg of the triple delivery. Somehow avoids a stun from that. Unbelievable. Oh jeez, I thought he was gonna make it.
I thought he was gonna
I was so
it.
sure. I was so sure. Oh man. Alright, so Grimp has found the gold key. A little bit of searching here. He's also down to very few resources, so this is going to be a little tricky for him. Especially only 1 rope in the ice cave is really tough to work with. But yeah, maybe we'll see what he can do. Criticus has now moved on to the key split. He's already on 1-2 somehow. Oh, you know what? He's going for the double delivery.
The risky delivery.
Yeah.
Well,
so that means
maybe he can pull it off.
Yeah. It means he's gonna need to find some mobility. I don't know about this. In Kurt we trust though.
Yeah, if anyone can pull it off, it's probably Kurt.
So these runners are not really as close as they look right now because of that simple difference in deliveries.
okay, Group had a little extra health. And it's not much you can do in that situation. Throw the key and then it just gets lost at the bottom. Yeah. Good. Be lucky.
So we got a key somewhere. Wow, a lot of time to be made or lost on this split. Still want you to say it.
Not gonna say it.
Kurt is not having a fun time on this level. Ooh, so they need aggro. The good news is he'll have the cape and the...
How did he not take fall damage there? Is it because he landed right on the edge?
I'm
Or
not sure.
just some weird interaction with cobwebs?
Could have been a cobweb, yeah.
Yeah.
So Groomp is dead if he ever gets a blocked off level. Kurt, reset, man. It's not worth it. Ugh. Alright, at this point we gotta cheer for something terrible to happen to Groomp. Because he's a full split ahead, plus Kurt needs to do a double delivery with not enough ropes. Yikes. In theory, he could get to the mothership and just have to reset because he won't have the ropes to do the delivery. Whew. The Groomp split? Need some crates. Crate. Alright, we got ropes.
Alright.
He's back. Alright, Groomp uses a nice little strategy. He's going to deliver the key into the mothership entrance, which is equivalent to exiting any 3-4, and he'll get to restart in the temple.
Oh no.
Unfortunately, as we say that, Courticus goes down in the jungle, so he'll have to restart the mines for the double key split. Wait, was Groomp? Oh wow, Groomp was on ropes as well? Is that right?
Really? Huh.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Oh my goodness.
Right.
Alright, so we got a tied race. I can't believe that. They both went for triple ropes. So, okay, Groomp does have a slight advantage where he's done the triple rope split.
This was a lot closer than we
I
thought.
can't believe that. Wow. Oh, right. Groomp gets a
Hey,
base jump
base
seed. What is going on? Why do people do this? Why? Alright. Never go for double deliveries, kids. Not on the key plus rope split. It's never worth it. Meanwhile, Kurt gets a jetpack, which means if he's able to find the key, he'll have a huge advantage over Groomp. Except that he'll need to go through the mothership, and that's always risky. Wow, I thought this race was so close to being over.
I just can't believe it.
Yeah,
Both of them.
during the All Shortcuts tournament, we actually had runners have a better graphical interface for us casters to know what splits they're on, but we didn't have that, and we paid the price for it.
Yeah. I didn't realize. I didn't think about mine blocking the timer to. You'd always. So every time you'd announce what stage I was on, you'd be wrong because it
Yes.
couldn't read it.
It's probably in the ice caves. Not sure.
So eventually, during one of the transitions, I went into hubs and dragged it down a bit.
Yeah. Nice. Alright, Kurt, you got this.
Good. Neck and neck, but Kurt does have the key.
Yeah.
And the jetpack.
Yeah. We'll see. Usually with the key,
He does also have the key.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, really hard to know who's ahead, because Groomp does have that... This time, for sure, he has the rope split out of the way. But... Yeah, jetpack with no aggro is pretty strong. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Kurt had the fastest gold split of all time in the split in between the triple rope and the key split. No aggro plus jetpack is just so fast. Alright, 2 more stages for both to get their next delivery. So Groomp has enough resources that he can also continue for a pretty good temple attempt, pretty good Olmec attempt. So he's got to be the favorite, even though Kurt has the jetpack. Wow. All right, key delivered by Groomp. Ropes delivered by Kurt. Oh, straight down Kali Pit level. Alright, never mind. I was going to say, that's a great layout. One problem. Caster's Curse.
It's right there waiting.
Yeah, you can never say anything positive about a level. Pretty nasty exit for Kurt. But he makes it out. Another nasty temple level for Groomp.
Temple is always full of such great levels.
Alright, so death by Groomp. The runners are now tied. Groomp has more resources. Kurt has a jetpack. I would probably take Kurt's situation over Groomp's, but it is close. Kurt will have a slower Olmec fight, but the escape will be faster, and Groomp will also have the ability to tunnel through. This is... I don't know who's ahead right now. Yeah, you'd love to use a bomb here.
Only one bomb, and you never know if you're gonna get a blocked off level.
Okay, wow, this is big. So...
Ooh.
Oh, he even buys bombs. No, you gotta cascade.
Come on. There you go.
There you go. Yep. Alright, so Groomp on Olmec. First chance at winning. Still pretty good resources and HP situation.
You know, Kurt has the
blue frogs.
bombs for a cast.
Alright, nice setup. He's got a gap at the bottom, which makes this a little riskier. Good job of defusing all these enemies. 2 more stomps.
But
Okay,
spiders.
God. I saw it coming. Meanwhile, Kurt goes into the Olmec fight. He can be
You can
safe.
cascade. You can
Do the double bomb pace strat. No
Yeah,
safe strats for Kurt. He'll never save strat. Oh no.
Oh no.
No, don't do it! No!
No!
No, don't do this.
Please no.
It's not even a faster fight than cascading. Wow. Well done though, Kurt.
Wow. Good job,
What a
Kurt.
race! What a race! If either runner had done the triple rope split by themselves, I think they would have been the winner, but wow. Excellent job by Kurt. Whew. Was it both runners dying in the mothership on the key delivery? Or the rope delivery, I should say?
Man.
That's a race. Alright, we'll see Groomp on a second attempt at Olmec. I think slightly worse resources this time. Just missing a couple
4
HP.
bombs.
So those push blocks will not cost him any time. It might have cost him a layer, I'm not sure. Alright, the solid 4 bomb strat, and just about a minute after Kurt, we'll get Groomp finishing in a 26:49. Excellent race by you guys.
Excellent race.
That was a great
So
note to end on.
close.
Whew.
Ooh.
Wow. Any final thoughts on this run or the runs we've seen before?
Well, so much for undefeated America.
That's true. That's true. North America is undefeated though.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Dang, Kurt.
Wow. Very unpredictable races, a lot of lead switches, just a lot of fun. I'm wondering if there's someone here to pick a channel for us to raid since we've got the whole community together right now. Usually that's Saturnin's job. I'm not seeing many community members streaming right now either. Whew. Alright, well, if none of the
Kurt
runners...
is doing invisible character now.
If none of the runners have more to say on stream, I will say thanks a lot to everyone, all the runners for participating, all the people who came on to cast, all the people who came in to watch the stream and comment. I've had a lot of fun, and hopefully we can get another one of these grinds going in a couple of weekends. Things have been a little busy here, but now that I'm moved into my new place, we can start this up again. Alright. Well, I'm gonna shut down the channel. Maybe we can raid Kurt if he's still continuing. And thanks again. Ix signing off.
Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Yeah.